I believe that critical reading provides a pathway toward a more conscientious citizenship, and in many ways, the Common Core state standards contribute to developing critical readers. Adopted by 45 states so far, says Lucy Calkins in Pathways to the Common Core, the standards represent the most sweeping reform of the K-12 curriculum that has ever occurred in this country. The primary goal of the Common Core is to prepare students for college and career, and indeed, many of the goals articulate the manifold objectives of college instructors and general expectations of the workplace. However, the Common Core state standards aim beyond the purposes of high school, college, and even career to cultivate more generally and just as important, thoughtful people. The reading standards ask that students in the 11th and 12th grade are able to determine an author's point of view or purpose in a text in which the rhetoric is particularly effective, analyzing how style and content contribute to the power, persuasiveness, or beauty of the text. In other words, students should be able to understand an author's perspective by examining the many rhetorical tools available to writers. In doing so, students will ideally learn how to use these tools for their own purposes. Additionally, students will better understand the larger context of any given perspective. Gerald Graff calls this reading for the conversation. In his book They Say, I Say, Graff argues that awareness of the broader conversation helps students identify the purpose of the text. So rather than searching for the main points, the critical reader already knows what they are because she or he knows where they fit into the conversation. Perhaps more importantly, these critical readers begin to formulate their own perspectives and consider where they might interject. Of course, this all begins with reading critically. The tools associated with critical reading, attentiveness, awareness, skepticism, criticism, interpretation, etc., reflect important traits of the members of a democracy. It is important for everyone, not just students, to critically examine the various texts that invade our consciousness every day. Surely these include film, literature, and fine arts, but also advertising, the internet, and political, religious, social messages. By drawing attention to the rhetoric of texts, this particular state standard not only develops college and career-ready students, but conscientious citizens as well. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam.